Let me get some water and then we'll get going. Um, just to let you all know, I have been awake since about 3:40 a.m. For my job this morning. So I am a little bit tired. However, I do want to keep on going with the game, and I'm getting increasingly scared that this game is actually 100 plus hours like that one review claimed to see all the content. I don't think I will do all of the endings. However, I do want to at least stream a good chunk of them, if it is possible. I still don't know how these supposed 100 endings work, function, or if there's like a flowchart like in many of Uchikoshi's games. I have no idea how they work. So I want to get through this as quickly as possible so that I can start hammering down on those endings. And admittedly, I am a little bit terrified by the fact that the spoiler den in Jads is increasingly including 100 plus in their spoiler tags, which makes me really scared that there are more than 100 days in this game. So let me get some water and we'll get rolling. Alrighty then. Now, if I remember correctly, last night when we were playing this, we kind of left off before there was going to be a big story beat. Somehow, some way, we all blanked. Hey, Etiquette. This will be a shorter stream. I just really want to get through this game as quickly as possible. We will probably not be going over 2 to 3 hours, and depending on weather outside, it may be a little bit earlier than that if I get a storm warning. Because the Midwest at this time of the year just absolutely loves having storms. One second, I need to check something. Okay. So, we all skipped a day in the game. Except for, what was his name? Shoma, I think? Shoma supposedly didn't skip a day, but we all slept through a day, and now there's something messed up. I think I saw something messed up with the refrigerator before we got into the next scene. Yeah, so we'll just continue on from there. The giant refrigerator. What does everybody has to say? We'll go right to left because Shoma is his name is Shoma, right? Shoma, supposedly did not skip a day. Wait, more importantly. I don't know what's more important. Wait, more importantly. Okay, giant refrigerator. Wait, that's... I can smell burning. And why is the refrigerator covered in ash? No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals have gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way they could have caught fire again. Looks to me you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety, top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me in every place I've worked, even the dive bars. Doubt. Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose? It's not good news. We're all going to... We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burned to a crisp. I swear to God, if we have to now do a survival sim where we have to go on explorations to get food, Oh, please, no, no, no. I don't want to do explorations just to get food. Oh, for fuck's sake. No, please tell me we don't have to do that. Everything? Thanks to the sprinklers. Don't bring up sprinklers in this chat. The fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it. So then, it was the flaming ghost! We have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience we're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over, no food required. Okay, I hate to be the person to be this way, but we would still return instantly to our previous state, right? Before death? So we would just be in a perpetual cycle of death, right? Like, supposedly on paper it's a good idea if it brought us back to full nourishment, but that has not been established. That's a fate worse than death. More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places. We haven't figured that out yet. Seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep. That's strange in it itself though, isn't it? How could we all sleep through the whole day? Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. You burnt it all down. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Gaku, for what reason? Assuming that he isn't like... unless we're establishing that there are indeed doppelgangers in this academy. Why would he do that? Better example is they technically have an unlimited supply of meat. I don't think it works that way. Like, as far as I know, as far as I can tell, it's the same body, they just restore it. I don't think it's like cloning another person of yourself, as far as I understand it. Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us. Thank you. Oh, okay. I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go, so it's only natural you accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me. You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way. So if an enemy eats your arm, your reborn body won't have an arm? I don't think they eat people. I think they're above cannibalism. Maybe we should consider why Mr. Genzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it. Huh? It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative... Oh, my theory that Ito is a doppelganger is growing in strength. He was the one who organized it. That would account for why we slept so long, and Shoma didn't. Where would any of us get sedatives? From the hospital. You know where the hospital is? Oh, Ito. Who knows? You really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe. Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You add some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours. Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse someone without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been in the ingredients from the start. Why would there be drugs in our food? I'm really liking the side of Kako, I'm not gonna lie. Siri might have put it in there in case anyone might have put it in there in case anyone stepped out of line and needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's got to be it. Sounds like just the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was Spike and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed. Then how do you explain the fire? I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. Or it wouldn't because you're a doppelganger. Are you sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. That, the SOB that off Siri and disappeared Mistress Hiruku obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that. You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed? If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it? Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do. Have we brought up the ghost yet? We do? Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. You heard the man. Everyone's cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want us to form teams to look beyond the wall. God damn it. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins. You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there. Are invaders edible, you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kaka. You know, come to think of it, I know we're not like, doctors or anything, but why haven't we tried to, like, autopsy, like, the invaders? Do they not leave corpses? Because, like, in XCOM, you autopsy the aliens so that you can learn their secrets and decode their, like, tactics and shit. Why not we do that here? Why not just dissect the invaders? Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Kumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takamura, Darumi, and I will take the other side. If I had to... Okay, assuming that Ito is not a doppelganger and he didn't get replaced when we found him earlier. Assuming that, I would trust Ito probably the most. And plus, not going to... Plus, we have a library. We could probably find some books on the art of dissection. Surely, a library would have that. I mean, we're at a war academy. We could at least find some medical books for patching up injuries, right? Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Ito really would make a good leader. He's becoming the leader so that he can betray us. If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's gonna be all over if we can't find anything. Don't worry, there's all kinds of stuff in those ruins. We're bound to turn up something useful. Alright, let's get the show on the road. Move out. Made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about it. It took us this long to mention the Flaming Ghost Man. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it has appeared enough times that I know it's not just a dream or a coincidence. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know.
Hey!
Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to go on. I told everyone all about the strange apparition I've seen. About the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy. So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. Is that not spooky enough for you, Gaka? We're in the middle of a war. I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh?
But what was it? Some kind of new invader or something? I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying our food supplies and getting rid of Suri. And Hiraku too? Ito, what's wrong? Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's a lot to process, says the doppelganger. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. Even you. It could even be. Ugh, I told you to knock that off. See, Darumi, you know you're right because Darumi is suggesting it right now. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. Jeez, you could have shaved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now. Maybe I could have picked my timing better. Oh, I should have talked to them. Whatever. It would have been just a single line of dialogue. I'm sure I didn't miss anything important. So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful? Yeah, I guess. Jeez, why did our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are getting all damped and heavy. Oh, do we have less movement? Search. Start. Real quick. Is there anything new we can access? Nope, it does not appear that there's any treasure chests that we can go for.
Leave it to me.
Are you, what is your thing? Okay, so you can move really far and hit pretty hard, so we really need to kill you
My turn.
first.
Ready when you are. All right. Say when. Prepped and ready.
It's frustrating because it should work, but it doesn't. Yep, there's no way to killing all those guys. Oh, if I had moved him no, there's no way of killing them all.
Don't try to stop me.
Good to go.
That guy's gonna get a hit off.
Say when. Here.
The rain isn't really doing anything?
take that.
You find some graffiti. It's not exactly high art. Inspect the wall. Large cloth. Woo.
I'll take that.
Bamboo shoots. When you went deeper into the forest to pick the bamboo shoots, a violent stray dog attacked you. You see what I mean? It just seems like so many of these events are just like, screw you, you get damage. Like, I feel like there's a lot more creative things you could do instead of like, you take damage. Because I feel like about 3/4 of all these events have just been take damage. I mean, at least this one gives us the go back 5 spaces thing. But I feel like you could like debuff us for like the next battle. Like maybe we get like 1 less AP for the next encounter battle or something like that. Or you do, I don't know, half the expected damage, rounded up. Maybe something like that. But I really do not like how many of these events are just screw you, you lose health. I'm not saying that there shouldn't be any, but it's just really annoying that it's constantly this. Fish it out with a net. Nothing happens.
I'll take that.
Okay, purple event. Offer a prayer. Reroll target spaces. What? Oh. Well, I really don't want to battle right now. Look inside. Radio cassette player.
I'll take that.
No matter how much you searched, you couldn't find the source of the sound. So what on earth was it? You grew scared and ran. Okay. Fish it out with a net. Woo.
We did it.
Throw a stone and knock it down. Barely working motor.
I'll take that.
Leave it alone. As you try to leave quietly, you notice a tiger print shirt at your feet. Did this tiger collect objects with fair tiger print?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna start going back. Small clock.
I'll take that.
Don't bother. I don't want to lose HP. Alright. Risk it for the purple. Risk it for the purple. Hide and wait for it to pass. Oh, thank God. Finally, an HP event that did not screw us over. Go where the sign is pointing. Got Satan.
I'll take that.
Satin.
show you what's up.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
I've got this. Ha! Say when. Ha! Got it. Ready when you are. Here. Here we go. Take this. All right.
Woo. Okay.
Good forever.
We'll follow up with that with this.
How's this?
Let's do this. There.
Oh, you're a ranged enemy. Okay, so you can attack from a distance. Okay, so we need to kill
we
you
go.
quickly.
Ha! Got it.
Ready when you are. Out of the way. I'm taking the wheel.
We should probably accelerate
Are you
Kumi
okay?
over here, and then he can
Good to go.
finish off the big guy.
Take that. All right.
I gotta say, I
Let's freaking go!
don't think I really like Gaku's kit right now. I mean, I think his ultimate is pretty good, but that fan attack
Ooh, a little
is just
something
not
for
that
me.
good compared to Takumi's. Oh, we just got a better BP token. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go to the objective now. Yeah, Ark, what gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans. We can't give up. Let's search a little God damn it. Alright, here I was thinking being clever by getting a full inventory before now. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. Yeah, Gaku just doesn't feel worth it unless you got that 100% voltage, and I could see his use in like the defensive battles for sure if we get a choice. But right now on these explorations, he just feels like a much worse version of Takumi. And I'm having a hard time seeing why we would ever want to bring Gaku on explorations. And we only have him right now because it's required. Strong wind and rain. This must be one of those storms that happen on the outside world. How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. Man, if it could always be a certain temperature, that'd be just awesome. Probably energy inefficient though. What now? Should we turn back? We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either. Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. Try random combination. Oh my. You tried a random combinations and suddenly a loud alarm rang out. It seems like it was designed to sound an alarm if it why would that give us damage? Put us in a battle. That doesn't even make sense why we took damage. Like, at least, like, say a bomb went off. Yeah, I'll do that. Hang on. Oh shit, we can go over here.
This looks like something good.
Hang on. Is there any other flames that are level 1, level 2, level 4, level 3? Okay, that was the only one. Okay, at least we got our treasure chest. Woo! Totally worth it. Can I just not pick? Because I'm sure the one I pick is just gonna kill Tsubasa. Oh, versatile print.
Ooh, a little something for me.
Okay. I did not mean to go that way. Runaway dump truck suddenly headed towards you. What the heck? Take the impact head on. Jump out of the way. Fuck it. Take the impact. Well, Takumi's just fucking dead. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but Takumi's just dead.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me
Wait a
up.
minute. If Takumi is dead, does he speak it? Does he not speak in this cutscene?
Let's find
Oh.
a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Doesn't matter. Have to deliver exposition.
Sounds good. Let's go.
I'm sorry. We just walked into your room, got hit with a steel pipe. Now we're in a cutscene where we're just having fucking fast food with Karua with Claire de Lune playing in the background. What a whiplash! What a whiplash of emotions!
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
Oh, what did we do to upset Karura? What did we do? What dumbass thing did we do?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I seriously thought it was tomorrow. You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Go see that movie with
Of
me.
course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void.
Pardon me 1 second. Okay, yep. Okay, moving on.
I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
How could you, Takumi?
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you. If you say the thing.
Do we know what the fate is? I feel like I actually genuinely forgot.
Right here? In public?
In public?
Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or
I wonder if we're gonna
something.
find Karura.
You
In
mean
the
all
shelter.
of this is for both of us?
Of course. A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own. Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory?
Oh
And
no,
forgot
no.
everything.
Huh?
Huh?
If I forgot about you? If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger, what would you do then?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Oh, I'm sensing Uchikoshi is coming back into the story. Day 20. Wait, what? So, hold on. Did Gaku and Tsubasa get bogged too, or did they just leave Takumi out here? Takumi just picks up Gaku and be like, "Well, we lost Takumi. Oh well." Drives back to the school. Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. Wasn't sure how I got there, or how long I'd been unconscious. What is this place? I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? You know, canonically, last time, in-game, Takumi's just dead. They just left Takumi's corpse out there because he died to a dump truck that came at him, ran him over. They just shrugged and then they just went back home. My throat was dry and there was a dull ache at the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually, I managed to move. Wait, did I lose all of my inventory stuff? All that stuff I spent all. Oh no, please don't tell me I lost all my inventory stuff too. Eventually, I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku. Please tell me they ditched them. Please tell me they ditched them. That would be so funny. Somehow, I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back to the academy. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. Oh, day 26. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Oh god, we have a replacement mascot. Is that... Oh no, those lips. Oh, please stand back. Please stand back. Day 26. Day 21. Day 20. What is happening? I feel like at any second I'm just going to be at day 97 for no reason. What? Where am I this time? Wasn't our room like bluish? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Well, so I thought at first. Something wasn't right though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click and the door into the room opened. And just like that, I came to face with my unlikely savior. I would very much like Siri to come back now. Please, please, please.
Ah, feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Siri. Who are you? Indeed. I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honorable Survey. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to last Defense Academy. Okay. Honorable Survey, second to last. You are from the main campus, are you not? With the class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness. You mean you saved me? You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I toddled off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man. Face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split. I guess I must have passed out during the storm. No, you got bonked, you idiot. So, yeah, Gaku and Tsubasa just left us. They just ditched us. I'm gonna be coming back there, like, I don't know, like a week from now or so, because surely we'll come back to the Last Defense Academy. Surely! I still don't understand how that happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later. I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. One second, I just want to... Aw, I really want to replay that bonking scene. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long. You called this second to last Defense Academy, did you? What is this place? Who are you? Before I answer that, I have an important question for you, soldier. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta. They were only simple rice balls, but the sight of them made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days. My body moves automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether they were safe to eat. I just shoveled the onigiri after onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger. It does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well. Huh? What others? The other students at this academy, dear boy. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? Oh, this is where we're gonna get our 5 extra people from the suspiciously 5 open rooms in the back of the Last Defense Academy. Oh no, the second to Last Defense Academy has fallen. Back to the Last Defense Academy. I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours. What? With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy, like a second campus. It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. The other academy. Okay. Walking through the school hallways gave me major deja vu. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. The disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling. Oh, it's on 1F. Building is... It's hard to believe there are two schools similar as this. I should head over to the gym. Maybe then I'll get some answers. Okay, no unique dialogue. Oh, we should go to the bathroom. Okay. Well, I guess we don't need to go to the bathroom. Unfortunate. Man, we were asleep for 4 days. We must have had to go to the bathroom at one point. As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who?
There's only 3 of... I swear to God, if there's a 3rd Defense Academy. It's Defense Academies all the way down.
Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
Well,
Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
wait a minute. Are we a doppelganger now?
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most high-born member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me.
Is this Tomato Head girl?
So it's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it. Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
Why would you
Game.
save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it. Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori.
Yoshika Magadori.
She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people would imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
My head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
Oh.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
It is a rare malady known as a migraine.
Okay.
As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
What do panties have anything to do?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease?
This girl is just...
Clara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking. But her heart is in the right place.
Well, why can't we have them be normal? Okay. That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on, this is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine,
Oh my-
upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long
Yugamu
as you're
Omokage.
not squeamish, that is.
I feel like we have jumped the shark. I would say we jumped the shark, but I remember what these other... Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do.
This game... This whole section I've had seemed like it's designed to kill Joe.
We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with
Okay,
meaningless
Edgelord.
kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as
Okay.
much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression
Please
of
tell
joy,
me I'm
love,
just-
all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level.
Please tell me that this is all just a red herring, that this is just BS. I really do not want to be playing with these characters.
The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment.
Hi,
Killing
Mr.
without love
Rumi.
just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you?
Do they know what they... I hope they know what they're doing with this character. And even if they do, I don't like it.
This is why I love meeting new people. Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not somebody I want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not my style. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant! What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions! Slit your throat! And repent for your hubris in hell!
Where did all this vermin come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much? First day in society, huh?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Sumino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus?
Oh god, it's been several days. The Last Defense Academy must be on fire right now. They're just like, you know, Atticus, I think they're gonna really put to test the whole cannibalism thing. Because they've been alone there for several days and they can't get shit done without the protagonist there. So what else are they gonna do? They can't find food out in the wild. They're just gonna start eating each other. Of course.
I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Circe stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges.
And you
Was
never
your
investigated.
communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
He doesn't know what happened to Suri. Looks like I'll have to break it to him. Yoshika, what do you gotta say? So migraine is only a commonplace ailment. I can't believe I was taken in by Lady Karura's lies. You seriously never heard of a migraine before?
Oh,
Of course, I've heard of it. I simply forgot, that's all. Forgive me, my life has been devoted to training ever since childhood. I never left the forest before coming here. I'm entirely self-taught when it comes to academics, so there are some things I might forget more than others. That must have been hard. I've never been good at studying on my own, apart from maybe learning my multiplication tables way back. Multiply? Don't tell me you never learned those either. Of course, the multiplicity tables. I know them well. They just slipped my mind for a moment. How exactly did you study? With books, naturally. My grandmother had a formidable library of manga.
huh.
I had to update that. Language, mathematics, history, everything I know about life I learned by reading manga. For fuck's sake. Why are they introducing the three worst characters so far? Like, this feels like a shitpost of characters right here. Like, these are Chuny bios. Chuny bios everywhere. Okay, we just need to kill everybody in this academy. I'm sorry. We just need to burn this academy down. These are the rejects from the last Defense Academy. Please don't tell me she thinks everything she reads actually happened. I'm severely tempted to go talk to Nico and just, like, continue this on, because... Oh my god. Okay.
You're probably creeped out by me being an assassin, right? But trust me, it's not as bad as you think. I don't like killing random people I don't even know. But it's the family business. I was born into it. Fortunately for me, I was born with the natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday, I'd love to break free and take my own targets. You know, for people I want to kill. Killing for money is so impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as much as I do them.
Well, you're doing a great job of making me want to kill you.
Who knows? If you play your cards right, maybe you and me will have that kind of relationship someday. I'll pass. I'll do it. Let's keep a healthy distance between us.
You should consider it an honor to be allowed in my presence. If we were back at the complex, I'd never associate with your type. That's fine with me. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone who wears a giant tomato on their head either. That drab outfit of yours is made from regular cloth too. How very mundane. I'm sure your clothes are very all expensive designer brands, but in the end, they're just cloth too, you know? I ought to wash your mouth out with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. It's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. This game is just gonna murder Joe. It's just gonna kill him. They've never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay or threaten them enough. You made an idol group do that? Any chump with a few million in their bank account can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases. This girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone through her head. You are perfect for Gaku. Okay, Nico, let's go.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be. Could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw who had just walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast, I thought I might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. Ah, it's you! Wow, you're finally awake.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to escape that Imperial ambush, right? Caught right before the border. And she doesn't remember us, of course.
Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
Karuha.
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here?
I'm not
They haven't
Karura.
been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
Huh?
Oh, god damn it. I realized. Oh, no. I just realized something. I know I'm gonna hold it in me, just in case it leads to the scene that I think is going to happen. Not happen. Gotta hold back. Hopefully that's not going to happen.
What's the problem? I'm just so happy to see you, Karuha.
And why do you keep calling me Karuha? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Karuha person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi Kirifuji. Nozomi, she's not Karuha? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Oh, are we gonna get a flashback? Your hairstyle is a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Karuha! Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out, and the next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumanji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence I ask thee, holy Jumanji sword, is this man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met before? The oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen Frosters in cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Why would he do it if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own... What kind? The indecent kind. Trust me, Kyosuke. You'll be doing the world a favor by separating this oaf's head from his body. That's quite enough. There will be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She is a member of this unit. None of us have ever heard of this Karuha you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Karuha. Is that true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They are completely identical. You see, my mother's research was working on the technology of cloning, and we cloned everybody from the genetic information that we have from your battles. So this is a clone of Karuha, the very first one we sent out into battle. And Karuha's clone has been fighting for our lives ever since that day. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up or worse. I need to be smart about this. Well, at least he's using his rare social skills / social context to not press the issue right now. Thank God.
Hey!
Sorry, I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone. Kurara? Kurara? I cannot pronounce that right, including me apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, that the holy Jumanji sword need not spill blood today. A true warrior fights for justice, not blind revenge. With a flourish, Kiyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh, why is she carrying a katana around anyway?
Oh.
Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's off with his head. What kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You're letting it all hang out. 'Twas a sight I'll never forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Samino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy? Oh, right, I almost forgot. Why, game? I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Suri being dismembered and hidden in the ruins. About Hiroku taking over as leader and then going missing. About us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm, and how I'd gotten knocked out at some point. Yeah, that just about covered everything. Yeah? Wow, that's heavy. Sounds like you've been really through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Yoshika. Useless? God. Together with the holy Jumanji sword, I am the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time? Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Kurura and Nozomi were different people, but for all these similarities, my brain would never accept it. You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses. Just how dense can you possibly be? Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nico. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scraped tomato. Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center? After a merciless barrage of wax on the head from Kurura, Ni finally seemed to regain his senses. The Honorable Siri killed? Dismembered? No! How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow? We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway. If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumanji sword agrees, by the way. You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation. No, Suri, my honorable Suri, how could this be? And you, quit your blubbering, or I'll crack your head and restore your factory settings? Anyway, now that I've told you how things are stand on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand. Okay. What's the matter? Is that thing about the multiplicity table still bothering you? Worry not, it was all jest. There's no way I'd be ignorant of such a basic concept.
Huh.
Ah, you'll have to get used to my sense of humor, Sir Takumi. I hope I find someone to share my bloodlust with someday. Killing someone who wants to kill you just as much. Now that's love. Do you really think you deserve to speak to someone of my standing whenever you want? Get on your knees and show some respect. Is something wrong? Oh, no. Sorry, it's nothing. Her voice and her expressions are just like I remember. The only thing that's different is her hair. She has to be Karura. What's going on here? First of all, this school is called Second to Last Defense Academy, right? Do you also have something you're fighting to protect from the invaders? Yes, in a sense. We have a closely guarded defense room, just like the one at your last defense academy. These brave young people have been tasked with keeping its contents safe from, how does it go? Ah, yes, from the vile and barbaric enemy. There's a defense room here as well? And what's in that room exactly? All I've heard is that it's something that will mean the end of humanity if the invaders get it. Yes, it does. Humanity's future prospects without this particular asset would be grim to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive. Here we go! World death? What's that? I beg your pardon, you don't know about world death? Didn't the Honorable Siri tell you? This is the first I've heard of it. What is it? What does it mean? Oh dear, now I put my foot in it. If the Honorable Siri didn't see fit to share this information with you, what right have I to contradict him? To get it out of me would be such an underhanded tactics. Have you no honor, sir?
Hey!
You mentioned it first. The Honorable Siri would never have let this happen. I blame my inferior specs. But that's the last you'll hear from me. I'll not fall for your tricks again. You must have the authority to tell me now that Siri's gone now, right? So what's the problem? No. It doesn't work that way. Superior officers' orders must be obeyed unless explicitly rescinded. Guess that's all I'm getting. Well, death. Sounds nasty. But what is it? Some kind of natural disaster or the name of an organization, maybe? And whatever's in the defense room is the key to defeating it, or them. I have no idea what it could be. But if there's one here too, why do they only have 4 people protecting it? If you don't mind me asking, is this your entire unit? You've been fighting the invaders with just the 4 of you? There were 5 to begin with, but our 5th member sacrificed herself during our last battle. Sacrifice? At our school, we can't die in battle. Isn't it the same here? Oh no, we have a reviver-matic and corpse recovery drones too. Bringing our fallen comrades isn't an issue. But this one wasn't killed. She allowed herself to be taken prisoner by the other side. The invaders take prisoners? She was too far away for the drones or the reviver-matic to be of use. By now, they've probably... Don't say it. Moko is alive. She has to be... Moko? Yes, that was her name. Moko Mojorio. Mojorio. A most considerate and kind-hearted student. By which he means she had a disgustingly positive attitude. She never hesitated to throw herself in harm's way to keep the rest of us safe. If it wasn't for her, the school would have fallen to the invaders by now. We all owe her our lives. Lady Moko had the heart and soul of a true hero. Without her, we are like the 47 Ronin without Oshi. I told you, she's not dead. She's still out there somewhere. She wouldn't have given up that easily, so I won't give up on her. I'll find her and get her out of whatever invader prisoner they've taken her to. 47 Ronin without Oshi? Nice. So in answer to your earlier question, yes, it's just the 4 of them defending the school now. That seems kind of small. We started with 10 people at our school. Ah, yes, there's a reason for that. You see, the difference between your school and ours is... Oh my, that was a close one. You almost had me leasing confidential information, you cunning trickster, you. Seriously, all I did was ask you a question. We may be small in number, but we make up for it in other ways. Everyone here is an elite fighter. On the other hand, I'd wager there are students at your school who are still a little green on the battlefield, yes? That's true. Even I'm not used to it yet. They're all elite fighters. Even her? Karura, a seasoned fighter at home on the battlefield? I don't see how that could be possible. Maybe Nozomi really is a different person. There are other differences between last and second to last defense academies as well. For instance, we don't have any undying flames here. What? So there's no wall of fire? Alas, no. After all, the thing generating the flames is... Ah, another close one. You'll get no more secrets out of me, you scoundrel! How many times are we going to do this? Anyway, because of our weaker defenses, the enemy attacks here are much fiercer, but everyone's done a spiffing job of fighting them off. Of course we have. We're the only ones who can. You sound so calm about it. Didn't you ever have any doubts? Weren't you confused being brought here and forced to fight? Sure, a little, but it's what we were sent here to do. It's our mission. Our mission? We're representing all of humanity in this war. They chose us above all others to defend the world from the invaders. We're the only ones who can do this, so it's only natural that we give it our all. Mankind's future is in our hands now. It's our responsibility. Missions, responsibilities. There's a lot of serious stuff going on here. The Karura and I know would never talk like that, even in a messed up situation like this. I think we got it. This is not Karura, or not Karura. Save the inspirational speeches, Nozomi. We've all been through this before. This is a textbook case of noblesse oblige. As one who stands at the peak of society's upper echelons, it's my duty to protect the ignorant masses. Of course. Sorry for getting carried away. Nay, your speeches are a delight, Lady Nozomi. They never fail to fill me with determination. Same. We were all on the fence when we first arrived, but you soon had us rallying around to fight the good fight and whatnot. That and you convinced me it'd be a good experience for my future hits. Wow, it sounds like the debate on whether or not to participate went in a totally different direction over here. And all because of Nozomi. No one at our academy ever tried to frame the war as a mission or responsibility or anything like that. We only concentrated on how unreasonable it all felt. I'm amazed she was able to put together such a positive spin on it. Is there something wrong? No, sorry, it's nothing. She and Karura may look and sound the same, but I'm starting to see how different they are personality-wise. They still don't explain all the similarities, though. So what are you gonna do now, Takumi? You could stay here and fight the invaders with us if you want. It'd be nice to have another guy around. Not because I'm planning on checking you out in the back for anything like that. I don't know where you'd get such an idea. I mean, if I'm gonna sneak a peek at your body, I'd want to do it in a lot more exposed than that, you feel me? Something about what he says makes me want to stay. Actually, it would be an honor to have you join our ranks, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. We have a plan in place and we need to stick to it. I'll be returning you to your own academy. You will? Something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. You mean I could get back to Last Defense Academy from here? Yes, indeed. By using a certain transport method, we could be there in less than a day. What transport method is that? Why, the school bus, of course. We have a special model parked in our garage. What, like an actual bus? Why do you have one of those? Sometimes it's necessary for us all to travel further afield for special missions and the like. That was meant to be classified information. I can't say anything around you, can I? I'm just going to ignore that. At any rate, it sounds like I'll be going back soon. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now. I'm worried about the others, of course, but this will mean leaving her too. We can give you some of our surplus food supplies to take with you. That is why you ventured out in the first place, is it not? Oh, right. Thanks. That'd be a so, making the assumption that there is somebody actually higher up to talk to, are you not gonna let the quote-unquote superiors know? Or is there just not any superiors and you're just, you know, just making it up? Isn't that taking hospitality too far? Why should we waste our hard-earned supplies on this funny Pages Reject and his goofball friends? That's rich coming from someone like her. We need everyone in both academies to do their part, or all our efforts will be for naught. What does that mean exactly? Losing the Honorable Suri will be a considerable blow to the war effort. It means we'll need to completely overhaul our strategy going forward. I mean, Suri was the one in charge of everything before? I guess he's so afraid of leaking any more secrets that he's not going to answer. When are we going to leave? Right now? No, I think it's a little late in the day for that. We'll need time to get the supplies packages together too. Let's set our departure time for tomorrow morning. Does that work for you, Mr. Samino? Yeah, that's fine with me. Tomorrow morning. Hopefully I'll be able to talk with Nozomi some more before then. I need to be sure about whether she's Karura or not. Oh, no. Please don't do what I think you're going to do, game. I won't feel right about leaving if I can't get that straight first. All this time, my main reason for fighting has been so I could see Karura now again. And now... Hey, peasant, take those filthy eyes of yours off Nozomi! Huh? I see the way you're looking at her. The way you gaze roams up and down her legs is painfully transparent. You're already fantasizing about all the decent things you want to do to her, aren't you? Pervert, degenerate, archmage of immorality. What? No, of course not. You better lock your door tonight, Nozomi. You wouldn't want this lech casting his splooge spell on you. I'm just taking a moment. I can stand guard for you. I will cleft the miscreant in twain at the first sign of trouble. Well, this stinks. Don't sweat it, man. You know how girls love threats of violence. How about you come and grab a bite with me tonight? Maybe after you can come back to my room and I'll demonstrate some of my favorite give you a relaxing massage.
Hey!
I think I'll pass. If I couldn't talk to Nozomi, I wanted to be alone. I took some food back to the room that had been assigned to me and ate it there. No matter how much I tried to relax or distract myself, there was only one thing on my mind, Nozomi. Oh my god. The resemblance was uncanny. She and Karura could be twins. No, it went even beyond that. Apart from the hairstyle, their appearance, speech, and body language were exactly the same. It couldn't be a coincidence. All the logical arguments in the world couldn't convince me otherwise. Then again, Nozomi is so calm and stoic. Karura would probably be freaking out if she were here now. And if she really were Karura, why would she hide it from me? What if she had amnesia? Could that be why she doesn't know me? I can't let it end like this. I can't leave without finding out the truth. I've been sitting on the bed, but I got up now. It was time for action. I have to clear this up or I'll always have it hanging over me. I have to talk to her alone. If I have to get cleft in twain to get to her, so be it. I can always come back with the Revive-O-Matic anyway. You know, you make a good point. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what Nozomi has to say. Here I go! Mustering up the courage, I made my way toward the door. But right as my hand fell on the doorknob... What? An alarm? There was no doubt about it. It was the same blaring alarm and flashing lights I'd seen and heard so many times before. Enemy attack! The invaders are coming!
Intruder alert! Intruder alert! Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops, prepare for battle immediately.
Suddenly, I was in fight or flight mode. My heart was racing, my blood was pumping, my whole body was trembling. I threw the door open and dashed outside. Oh. I know I said I wanted some time alone with Nozomi, but this was hardly the time or place. Are you going to fight with us, Takumi? Huh? I kind of ran out of the room without thinking, but... Yeah, of course. I can't just stand by and do nothing. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Their attacks have been getting worse lately. Oh, thank God we're to combat. I'm not gonna lie, that whole previous section with all of those characters except for Nozomi and I guess Nigel, was just pure pain for me. Okay. We're back to fighting. Woo, will you be fighting too, Nozomi? I'm just the support character. You don't worry about me, huh? Well, yes, naturally. That's the reason I'm here, after all. It's up to all of us to fight and keep humanity safe. Karura was more timid than most people, a real scaredy cat. She'd go out of her way to avoid any kind of conflict. Even in a place like this with so much on the line, she'd never chosen violence so easily. Or so I thought. Calling it the natural thing to do, that's something she'd never say. Are you okay? You're looking a little pale. I'm fine. It's embarrassing to admit this, but I've never liked sirens. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick break to recompose myself. 1 second. I'll be back in just a minute. And, I'll just keep on going until I find a good stopping point at this point. I feel like I just entered a big story thing. 1 second. Absolutely just banger stream so far. This has just been amazing. I've never liked sirens ever since I was little. Huh?
I don't like sirens.
But I just have to get over it. This is no time to freak out. Nozomi raised both of her hands and gave her cheeks a light slap. Okay, that should do it. 1 second. Hang on. Do we have a report card on these guys yet? Oh, we do! Okay, rolled eggs, hospitals, world dominations, peonies, roses, camellias. Why do you not like flowers despite there being a flower on your, like, jacket thing? Training montages, shows that get series that get canceled too soon. Horu Maniaki, Loveless Axe. Okay, that should do it. You sure you'll be alright? Yeah, don't worry about it. Besides, the others are probably in the war room already. We shouldn't keep them waiting. You're right, let's go. Without another word, Nozomi and I headed to the war room. Oh my goodness, good gracious, another enemy attack! Everybody remain calm! You're the one who needs to calm down. Forgive me. It's just we've barely had time to recover since the last one. I'll be counting on you all to do your best out there. That includes you too, Mr. Samino. Before we start, I just want to check. Can your Reviver-Matic bring me alive if I die out there? Oh, yes, the DNA records are shared between the two schools. It will work for any school student from either academy. The same goes for the ones at the main campus. Okay, good. It looks like this could be a tough run. There's a lot of invaders out there, and no wall to keep them out. Our weaker defenses make us an easier target. They're even more aggressive about attacking us than they are at the last defense academy. Time for another round of meaningless killings. You're breaking my heart here. Don't let that discourage you. The Tokyo residential complex is depending on us. Nico, I'll be expecting something sweet when this battle's over. Have it ready by the time I get back.
As you wish.
Kashiwa mochi and kombucha chi for me, please. As you wish. You're such an old lady, Kyoshika. Why don't you try some Maritozozi for a change? Mary what? Oh, you never heard of Maritozo? How out of touch can you be? What a freak. Of course I know it. I've gazed upon them many times. Window shopping is for cheapskates. You can't assess a pastry's worth from just looking at it. Break it up, you two. We could try a bunch of different snacks together later. But first, we have to deal with the invaders and make sure we'll still have a school to come back to. Don't worry, we can do it if we try. I guarantee it.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Tacky. I guarantee it.
Well then, I suppose we should get started. Defensive battle, initiate!
That line is Jao coded. I kinda see it. So, what is everybody wearing? So we are going to be introduced to 4 new teammates in this single battle. Okay then.
Is everyone ready to begin? Miss Kirifuji, is your artificial class armor working all right?
Artificial class is that? Does she not have hemoanemia?
Yes, no problems here.
Artificial class armor?
Yes, it's a long story, but mine is a little different from yours.
Different how?
Okay, so you are straight up the weakest character. Passive skill recovers 1 HP to allies within 8 spaces when user moves.
I'm prepped and ready.
Nozomi is a support specialist that can heal and protect allies. In addition to being able to heal HP, status abnormalities, and fatigue, she is the only one capable of removing stun. Whenever her special skill, special health is activated, 1 HP is reduced to all allies in surrounding 8 spaces.
Ah, yes. I forgot to explain about Miss Kirifuji. For most of you, your battle gear is a representation of your willpower, channeled through the medium of hemoanima. However, Miss Kirifuji is a special case. For whatever reason, her abilities haven't developed in quite the same way. As such, she has to make do with artificial substitutes.
I only have a little hemoanima, so I can't manifest class armor or weapons or use specialist skills on my own. If Nigo hadn't made these to supplement supplement my abilities, I wouldn't be able to fight at all.
Oh, it's just a little something I've been working on in my spare time. I honestly never expected anyone would have to use them. But don't take young Miss Kirifuji lightly. Her attacks still pack plenty of punch. The Revive-O-Matic won't work for her, though. So I'd ask you to help her to retreat if things get dicey.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Did I mention she's a fine strategist? Even without big flashy attacks, she's turned the tide of battle in our favor countless times. I must admit, it is a trifle odd that the Hemo Anima doesn't work for Miss Kirifuji.
I'm sure that's
but it
not
does
plot
for everyone
relevant.
else. I've never seen anything like it before. But such anomalies are bound to come up now and then, statistically speaking. And it wouldn't be right for us to discriminate against her for being different.
Anyway, that's enough talk. We need to concentrate on the battle.
Hang on. All allies are annihilated. 1 second. So I'm gonna save here. They say she can't be revived. Oh my god, it's only been 4 days in game.
Leave it to me.
What if she just dies?
I'm so drained.
This doesn't look good.
I am deliberately losing here. I'm just curious of what happens if she dies.
Take care of the rest, please.
Oh, she just leaves. Well, that's just disappointing. Okay, so she is the weakest from an HP's perspective. She probably does not have any, like, special attacks at all. Okay, so the same thing happens if you die in a battle while exploring. That's true. However, I kind of expected something, like, plot relevant to happen. Like, something, like, to the extent of, oh, there's like a bad end or something with that. Because they very specifically pointed out that she straight up just dies otherwise. I just find it weird that the game explicitly points it out. Like, when I was going out on exploration, I was expecting, like, at some point of, like, oh, if any of your characters die out there in exploration, they're just dead. Which is just like, again, I just keep coming back to how is this going to turn into 100 endings by the end? How?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, well, I want to examine the kit of Nozomi.
I've got this.
Rescue bullet fires a bullet that heals allies within range, heals ally status effects, and recovers every HP. Also heals fatigue. That is really good for just these long-lasting fights. Like, if there's a case later on in which I get a choice of, like, characters to show up, she's going to be required. Because she's the only one who can heal. Okay, what is Kiyoshiki's kit? +2 attack against lone enemies. So if we get them alone, you get +2 attack? Kiyoshika is an attacker that can deal heavy damage to lone enemies. Enemies are alone when there are no other enemies in the adjacent spaces in any cardinal direction. Her special skill, Special Bushido, automatically gives her attack +2 when she attacks a lone enemy.
unleash chaos on the battlefield together! By my hand, evil shall be cast down. Nin, nin, nin.
Miss Magadori, I don't know how to break this to you, but the Nin Nin chant is for ninja, not samurai.
I think you're mistaken, Nigo. This is the traditional technique of the hidden village where I trained.
Hidden villages are also a ninja thing.
Ooh, I like that. Unleashes a diagonal slash in front. Ignores armor when calculating damage. Okay, interesting.
I've got this.
Okay, what is Karura's special crafting? Recovers free HP to structures within 8 spaces when used. And also gets flight. Interesting. Karura is a defender and specializing in base defense. She can use craft to make devices that operate automatically. Whenever her special skill, special crafting, is activated, free HP is restored to any device placed in the surrounding 8 spaces. Repair the burial generator and defend the bases. Can you place down devices?
Miss Osuzuki can craft special traps.
Oh, nice.
They are quite useful for gaining an advantage
Useful?
in a defensive battle. Who are you explaining this to? Who? It doesn't matter. You peasants need to protect me at all costs.
Okay, she's a bit of a witch with the whole, like, using her shovel as a broomstick.
I will exterminate the invaders with my superior firepower.
I'm good to go.
Yugamo is an attacker specializing in status abnormalities. He automatically gains attack +2 when attacking an enemy with a status abnormality from his specialist skill, Special Biology.
Killing out in the open like this just doesn't sit right with me. Murder's supposed to be a private, intimate experience. And here I am, doing it in front of everyone. I feel so dirty. Everyone, look away. I don't want you to see me like this. Don't look at me. No. Wait, look at me. I want your burning, judgmental gazes to sink into my very soul.
Okay, so
Let's get to the killing.
you would probably be great if we have Tsubasa on the same team, because her deadlight can affect 6 enemies in front with a status ailment.
I'm good to go.
Where have I heard that voice before?
I can't wait.
I really do want to look up the voice actors more. I've only very carefully Googled the voice actor for Takamo, and it's not who I thought it was. But I haven't looked at the behind the voice actors for anyone in this game, just in case there are spoilers for it.
Let's get to the killing.
Slashes enemies in front within a large area, inflicts -1 attack on targets. Okay, so if we repeat attacks with him, that will get us the +2 attack eventually. Okay. So, you would do...
To me.
You would do a lot of damage to this person because the cardinal directions north, east, west, and south are not covered by anyone. So if you are northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast of a person, it doesn't matter for adjacency. You're only adjacent if you are front, left, right, or back of someone. Okay. Skills with armor piercing will damage both armor and HP.
2 arms.
Okay, we need to keep you there.
Banzai! I've got you.
Oh, I forgot to look at your kit.
Go.
I'll take care of this.
Uzuzaki Nightmare, whack an enemy in front with a shovel. Craft a mounted turret. Craft a turret that will allow fire at each turn. One maxed allowed to HP 5. Medium turret deals 2 damage to all enemies in range. Is there a way I could get more?
Say when.
Oh, I see a very easy way that we could get more AP. Go right here. We could get free right there. Nice.
Got it.
Okay, and then we'll use you to craft a turret.
This is what you deserve.
I've got this.
Oh, and then we could just go back. Slide to the back.
Let's go. Ha! All right.
Time for me to move.
Okay, is there anything we want to do with you? Fires a bullet to paralyze enemies. That would put you in the front. That seems kind of risky, I'm not gonna lie. Because we can't move you after that. We'll just keep you back there.
I can't wait.
I don't really see any. I guess this is the most useful thing I can do. Wait, why isn't that turret firing back? Oh, there it is. Interesting.
My turn at last. You'll go no further.
Let's get to the killing.
Ooh, that's a very nice shape on that.
Stinks, doesn't it?
Leave it to me.
And
Two arms. Let us begin.
I want to give you a +1 attack.
Stronger than ever. Let us begin. Nen nen. Two arms. Hiya.
Time for me to move. How about this? Let's get to the killing. Does this do it for you?
You.
Looking good, Takumi. You're quite the seasoned fighter, huh? You've been doing this long?
Probably not as long as you guys.
Besides, if we're talking seasoned fighters, he acts like these battles are something routine, almost normal. Maybe it's the weird armor, but the way she moves is just so detached, so emotionless. The Karura I know would never act like that, not in a million years. I guess I really was.
Look sharp, everyone! The next wave is on its way! According to these readings, they're strong. I think they have a commander with them.
Oh, who's this commander? It's a Beyblade.
Oh, for the love of murder. Something tells me this one's not gonna go down easy.
So I'm guessing he goes really fast in a singular direction.
It's a different commander than the one that took Moko away.
Its malice positively chokes the air. The holy Jumanji sword yearns to be set loose on it.
Ugh, what a vulgar little abomination, standing there so defiantly. Don't you know who I am? You are in the presence of an old Suzuki. Get on your knees and show some respect.
Keep it up, everybody! You must not let the Academy fall!
Got it. Let's do this.
Squad Free Commander.
That commander's high agility makes it tricky to catch.
So we're gonna have to use status ailments on it.
Miss Osuzuki's traps would of course work, but defensive devices could be effective as well. You should try them out.
You can now use strategic materials, items. There are traps you can use to defend the base, as well as enhancements that will boost your stats. Strategic materials can be used without consuming AP or becoming fatigued, and are fully replenished for each battle. Duramar and Turbirilla prioritize attacking set objects, so putting down metal fences is highly effective for protection. You can also can use them to cordon off enemies.
I've got this.
So we can just... This seems kind of busted.
I'll take care of this.
Ready when you are.
Okay, I kind of just want to put it, like a strategic in depth so we just don't have to worry about the center, and we can just focus on the sides in terms of just defending the, generator.
Do it. Let's go.
Okay.
Time to use it. Ready when you are. Let's do this. Yeah! I've got this. This should do it.
See, they are just gonna have to chew through this first in order to attack this. Is what I am thinking.
I'll put an end to this. Make way! I'll put an end to this. Uncouth baboon! My turn at last.
Then, what is the best move I can make?
I can't wait. Stinks, doesn't it? I'm exhausted.
Time for action.
Okay, I want you to shoot a bullet. Okay.
Leave it to me.
Thank you for what can get us more AP.
I'll take care of this.
Will
get
you
to
be
the
able to
killing.
give us more AP if we... I don't think any of this will give us more AP, actually.
Let's go.
You can attack the big guy. Better slow down our,
Got it.
Okay, that takes care of those guys.
2 arms.
At least with this, we'd be clearing out a lot of the smaller guys.
Bullseye.
Not. I'm exhausted.
This isn't good.
You.
I never thought they'd be this good.
Okay, what's your
I've
special
still got
attack?
Some kills in me.
You know, I really don't like this guy's kit for this battle. I'm not gonna lie. And we will get 3 extra moves from this move.
I never thought they'd be this good.
Get more BP after this. There is no downsides to this.
I'm not going down alone. Such a gorgeous scene.
Oh, I should have checked this guy. Immune to stun, can act twice in turn in succession.
It's all right.
Okay. You are potentially...
Time for action.
I feel like we should not be able to, boost your hemoanemia like this.
Leave it to me. Time for action and good to go.
Healing shower. Consumes voltage.
How irritating! Don't you dare underestimate me.
Feel like I misplayed this a little bit.
Leave it to me.
Actually, wait,
Not
no.
done yet.
There's a way. We'll give you a defensive.
Time to use it. Not there yet.
I still don't fight in me.
Actually, wait, what's your last resort? Unleashes an extra powerful attack near death. Use a dice after use Sakura Bomb. HP 1 damage free. Why would we... Oh, okay, so it's 3 of them. I guess that does 9 damage. But I don't think that's really good.
You think that's enough to stop me?
Uh...
I still don't fight in me. You'll go no further. You think that's enough to stop me?
Well, you set your turrets. Might as well.
Prepare to experience true artistry. You'd better take care of the rest.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, you're a hard hitter.
Leave it to me. My apologies. Let us begin. You've left yourself open. I've got you. Onward. Power flows through me.
Okay, and we'll use this to heal for free.
Just a little more, everyone.
I'm in better to you.
Don't overdo it, guys.
My turn.
These guys are. This guy's
Say when. Let's go.
is immune to stun, but at least we can take out more of these guys.
My turn.
We'll give you an attack boost.
I've got this.
Oh, we'll give you another one.
This should do it. My turn. Here we go.
Oh, wait, I was gonna use the special attack. Shit. Oh well.
Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go.
We'll give you a defensive fence so that these guys get distracted.
2 arms.
Oh, you could just one-shot this guy.
My apologies. Leave it to me.
Okay, so you'll be fine there. This is probably gonna go down.
Let's do this.
Wail on this enemy as much as possible. Oh.
Give up.
Shit.
I'm not done yet. Not gonna cut it. It's all right.
How much damage do you do? You only do 2 damage.
I'm not
So
done yet.
we'll just keep doing impact blades.
Not there yet. I'm not done yet.
No, I got enough damage. Trust me. Trust me. Surely I could do a special attack to do... Because it uses 0 AP.
It's all right.
So we'll impact stab him again. Nope, 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 nope.
I'm not done yet.
Last resort.
I'm
Kill him.
putting it all on the line.
Nice.
I'd like to see them try that again.
Oh, come on. Takumi totally died. Actually, he never came back from the first time that he died. Zoe is unable to control her hemionemia and cannot deal the finishing blow. Okay, truthfully, I am never using this guy ever. I feel like he is way too situational. You have to have a debuff on an enemy. That requires a bit of setup, and I'd rather just kill the guy. You are a very big punisher of single targets, which is something that we could always use. We're always going to have you, but I get the feeling that this framing here tells me that we are not the good guys. And we are doing something bad by doing this. So with all that said, alright, Weeb, go get it.
Claim this one. This is it. It is done.
Extermination complete. Hemio was boosted, +1 attack, +10 voltage gain. Nice. As soon as we get to a good stopping point, I will be stopping. So whenever that is, I will be stopping the stream there. S rank. Nice. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely marvelous. Splendid work, everyone. Thanks to your efforts, Second to Last Defense Academy will stand firm for another day. And you saved my bacon, too. Yes, we should be safe. For now. Oh, please. I didn't even have to use 1/3 of my full power. And this isn't even my final form. I still have 8 transformations left. Isn't this word for word a joke back in Danganronpa 2? Come on, Kodoka. Pop quiz, Kyosha. If I use 2/3 of my full power, how many transformations would I have left? Let me see. 1/3 left, 8 more, and 3 times 8 is 21. Then, yeah, how sweet is it to you watch country bumpkins struggling with basic arithmetic? I'm not a bumpkin. Math just happens to be my worst subject. Now then, I'd say you deserve a victory party after such an intense battle. How about Meritizo? Oh, I promised you. Yes, a Meritizo party for my little superstars. Let's go. Right. Let's get back to the school and. The next moment, the air around us seemed to warp and pulse.
Kurokuzo Parupigo Armory. Dimoron 2. Evone Duke!
Hey, Roku.
Another commander? How did it get here so fast?
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Oh, good God, that's not gonna be another good stopping point for a while. I'll keep going. I could go for another 2 hours, hypothetically, but I don't want to be going that long. Okay.
That thing's power is off the charts. I've never seen an invader this strong before. Don't underestimate it, whatever you do. There's no telling how dangerous it could be.
Annihilate enemy boss. No bleed, no stun, no piercing. Okay, just judging by the general visual language of this, plus it is the only one of one, I'm gonna guess that we are not supposed to beat this.
I got this.
This is going to be a force loss battle. The Last Defense Academy 2 is gonna be gone. They're not gonna be in Last Defense Academy 3.
Uncouth baboon.
It's not Quidditch talk, it's understanding visual language talk.
Let's begin. 2 arms! This should hinder them. Leave it to me.
Go! Kill it! Yeah.
It's charging up an attack. It's going to be a big one.
Yeah, we're totally supposed to win this one.
Everybody, you must take it out. Post haste.
Totally going to fight this one off. Here, we'll take a potion. Surely. Hang on 1 second. 99 attack. But it does 0 attack normally.
Time for me to move.
Yo, surely your minus one attack will do something to it.
I'm good to go.
Yo, you can do it.
Whenever
Wait,
you're
I
ready.
know. Yeah, we can use the healing.
got you up. You have my thanks.
I love force boss fights.
This can't be happening. We couldn't even scratch it.
Well, we did 5 damage.
Tell me about it. I haven't struck out this bad since my last speed dating session.
Horuko, why must you do this?
Such power seems impossible.
Why isn't it finishing us off?
Maybe it knows we can just come back. Or maybe we're not even worth its time anymore.
We can't give up. We have to stop it.
Don't! Nozomi! It's too strong. You'd only be throwing your life away. And you're the only one of us who can't be brought back.
No, she'll just dodge out of the way, like she always does.
Never mind about me. What about humanity? If that thing gets into the defense room.
How are things going out there, troops?
Not good, Nigo. We're still alive, but barely hanging on.
That new commander just entered the school. We couldn't stop it. It's only a matter of time before it reaches the defense room.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Give it up! We don't stand a chance against a monster like that!
Any ideas, Nigo? If you've got some kind of last resort up your sleeve, now would be the time to use it.
Just run.
Huh?
We can't give up. We're the only ones who can...
It's quite all right, Miss Kirifuji. You see, the defense room at this academy
It's a decoy.
empty.
For fuck's sake.
Huh? What do you mean, empty?
I'm sorry for deceiving you all this time, but it was imperative that you believed the stakes here were genuine. It was a necessary evil to help our plan succeed.
You lied to us? Then what are we even doing here? Explain yourself!
Second to last Defense Academy is, well, it's a decoy.
A decoy,
intended
decoy?
to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Which isn't even our academy. There's another defense academy behind our last defense academy.
Last Defense Academy?
We always intended for you to go there and join the others eventually. That's what the school bus is for. We're just moving that schedule forward a little. Now, get on the bus and get out of here. You must protect what's in the defense room. The real one. You are humanity's last hope. Never forget that.
What about you, Nigo?
I shall play my part to the very end. I can't very well let this creature catch wind of the plan.
But what are you going to do?
To tell you the truth, I worry about how Last Defense Academy will fare without the Honorable Sirei to guide you. But I know you'll be all right in the end. I have complete confidence in you. It's been an honor to serve with all of you. Go now and fulfill your true mission.
Okay.
Nigo!
This is where we part. You, I, and second to last Defense Academy. Fare you well.
Wait, what about the food? Day 29.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 29th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's been 5 days since Takumi Sumi no went missing. Who are we playing as? Is it Ito?
So freaking hungry.
They really did ditch him. They really did. They just ditched him.
I'm starving. This is so unfair.
Hey, we promised not to talk about how hungry we are. You're only gonna make it worse.
I'm sorry, everyone. If only we'd found more canned food in the ruins.
I get that we gotta make what we found last, but we're not gonna last long on one can a day.
We could only find canned bread, too. After everything we've been through, we're back on dry bread.
If this were a killing game, the mastermind would promise us food after the next murder takes place.
Oh, Darumi, I missed you.
Look, a giant rice ball floating in midair. And there, up in the sky, a delicious, fluffy brioche loaf. Oh.
Great. Shoma's hallucinating again.
I wonder what happened to Takumi. Where could he be? I hope he's eating right.
We don't even know if he's still alive. Okay, I don't know how long this is going to go for. I think I'm just gonna save here and resume tomorrow. This has been a little bit longer than I intended. I only intended this to be for 2 hours, and we are almost up to 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I am just going to end it here. I will probably be back here tomorrow. I don't know when exactly, but it will probably be, afternoon my time, more than likely. I gotta say, that whole character introduction was just... I don't know if it's just a case of me, having to read it out loud, so I have to more actively think about what is being said and how often. But that character introduction, with the exception of Nozomi, which was kind of interesting, oh my gosh, I feel like they're all parodies. They are all parodies, and going into, like, V3, I got what they were getting for at the end. I did not enjoy getting to that point. One bit. I did not enjoy getting to the point that they were getting at in V3, even though the point was good, in my opinion, after I thought about it for some bit. I hope they grow into less just cartoony characters, because, like, I just want some more down-to-earth, relative to the setting, mind you, relative to the setting here, characters. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but Darumi seems sane compared to those three. Oh my god. Well, anyway, that's all. I'll probably be back here tomorrow. See ya.